mean anything, yes or no? Right? I'm going to ensure that how I'm going to help you solve this problem is 10 times easier than this. Okay, why? Because we understand the concept of what? Whole circle and the rules of the circle. Okay, so just remember the number. One value is at -1 to 2, given by the solution manual. One number is what? 60, and they say -60 megapascal is rejected, or whatever is rejected. Okay, so what something is rejected. Any idea? No. But I'm going to teach you a way that all this makes sense. Right. So now we know. So what does this actually mean? So first of all, when you see a problem like that, don't panic. Okay. If you panic, you're done. So we know we are going to label this first. This is our point X. This is our point Y. And this is our point Z. Okay. So we are going to construct Mohs circle. Again, this is not a cooking show. I'm doing this for the first time. So this is my x-axis. Okay. And I think I'm going to focus on the negative here because there is more negative than positive. Okay. So I'm going to go for -180, 160, 140, 120, 100, 80, 60, 40, 20, 0, 20, 40, 60, 80. Okay, so like before, you have to ensure that the scale you use are the same on the horizontal and also on the what? On the vertical. Remember, my numbering was off. What happened? We get what? Moreover, yes or no? So you have -20, -40, -60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, shear clockwise and anti-clockwise. Now, given to us that the maximum shear stress allowable is what? 73 what? Megapascal. Okay, so I'm going to sketch 73 megapascal line. Okay, so I'm going to, before I sketch the 73, I'm going to do something. I'm going to show you something. Okay, we are going to assume two things. Okay, that the shear max or the shear yield or normal stress max is equal to twice the tau max. Okay, that's assumption number one. Assumption number two, stress max in tensile is equal to stress mean in compression. We're going to make this assumption. So when you make this assumption, we are going to draw a box. Okay, so the box that we're going to draw, so this is 80, 100, 120, 140. Okay, so the box we're going to draw, so we know that stress max is equal to twice of 73. So this is equal to what? 146. Am I right? So 73 times 2. 146. So I'm going to sketch a box that starts from 146. Okay, negative 146. I'm eyeballing this. Okay. 146 is about here. And the Y is about 73. So the Y is about 73. So 60, 70, 73. So this is just a sketch, okay? So 73 is about here. So what does this box mean? Okay, so this is our stress mean. This is our stress max. This is our tau max. This is also our tau max. Okay. So what does this mean? When you do 3D mole circle, when you put a box like this, the 3 circles have to be in the what? In the box. I repeat again, the 3 circles have to be in the what? In the box. So I'll write down here, the 3 circles must be within the what? The box. If you go out, what will happen? It's like going to North Korea from the south. You'll be captured. You'll be sent to a prison. My wife's last name is also Kim. The crazy guy is also Kim. And I told my daughter that she has a crazy uncle. I'm very impressed with that. It's the crazy Kim uncle. So the 3 circles have to be what? Inside the what? Or the biggest circle has to be. This is how you combine yield strength and mole circle. You don't see any of this in the textbook at all. You don't get to it. I don't know why. It's so much easy to what? Understand? Yes or no? If your circle just happen to go outside, your material will fail or will heal. Okay. So this is a important box. So from here, we are going to look at our stress state. Okay, we're going to look at our stress state. So the first stress state we have is we have a compression of 50. Okay. So this is your minus 50. And then you have a shear of 48. Okay, so shear of 48. So 50, 48, so 48. So this is 40. That's about 48 that I can do. And this is about 48. And then the element is going to rotate what? At point X, the element is going to rotate clockwise. Clockwise is clockwise, no, anti-clockwise. So this is our point what? This is our point X. Okay. So the first thing that we're going to do, I got nowhere to write. Okay, it's okay. We are going to use condition number 1. Or not condition, okay? We are going to have the criteria. Number 1 is where tau max in the XY plane will be equal to 73 megapascal. Okay. Tau max on the XY plane will be 73 megapascal. So the first thing we do, we know one point. We are first going to identify the center of the circle. So what do I mean by that? Okay, so I know, or we know, now this is a sketch, okay? The center of the circle can either go this way, okay? Again, this is a sketch. If you're going to draw this, make sure you draw it lightly. Or, come on, mouse, work. Or, Okay. So the center of the circle can either intersect this point, can either be here or can either be where? It's either the left, two possibility, yes or no, right? So now we are going to determine the center of the circle. And the center of the circle, we can write up as stress average 1 or 2. So this will be equal to minus 50 plus minus square root of what? Plus minus of, we know the radius is what? 73 squared minus by 50 squared. So this will be equal to minus 50. Bear with me, okay? Some of you will ask why is this is the case. 73 squared minus 50 squared, square root the whole thing is equal to 53.189. So there are two possibilities. So one is at minus 103.189 and the other one is at 3.189 positive. Okay. So now I'm going to sketch. I'm going to get rid of this green line. This is just a sketch early on, but now I know the more specific value. We know that 1 will intercept at 3.189. Okay, so 3.189 is somewhere around here. And the other one will intercept at 103.109, 103.109, 103.109, somewhere around there. So I'm going to draw the two lines. Okay. And I'm going to show you what the formula means. Right. So what we have done earlier is we know that point X is at where? Is at minus 50 and this height is at 48. The shear is at 48. Okay. We know the radius is equal to what? We are aware that this radius is equal to how much? 73, yes or no? So we know that this height is equal to what? 50. So we know that the distance from here to the center of the circle is equal to what? It's equal to minus 50 minus by 53.189 because this is 90 degrees and you use Pythagoras theorem. Okay. So there's two center of the circle now. Does that equation make sense already? Yes or no? No rocket science. Okay. So this is one of our center of circle. And then we have the other one. Okay. Which will end up here. Okay. So let's say we pick the wrong point deliberately. I repeat again, I want to pick the wrong point deliberately. We are now going to select the point over here, which is known as your stress Y1 or stress small y1. And we know that stress small y1 will be tortured by crazy Kim. Why is that? Why is that? Because it's outside the what? Outside the box. Are we clear? Okay. So when it's outside the box, let's calculate what is that value. Okay, so stress Y1 will be equal to what? Will be equal to minus 103.189 and then minus 53.189. Because the distance from here to here, okay, the distance from here to here, I should not have erased that. The distance from here to here is equal to what? 53.189. So when that's the case, 103.189 plus by 53.189 is equal to 156. 0.378. Okay. So from here we can construct a circle. Okay, I'm going to draw a circle.